Oh yeah. Is Australia a racist country? No. That is the short answer, no. Based on my own experience, no. Based on the history of the settlers and the indigenous, yes. And some immigrants like the Italians, the Lebanese, Africans. Everybody has their own story, bro, and I don't want to invalidate anybody's story, experience, truth, whatever, bro. But for me, I was fortunate enough, bro, to grow up in a tight knit countryside where everybody got along. I'm so lucky, bro, to have grown up in a small countryside, right, where everybody got along, where we just walked to each other's houses, play video games. I was friends since primary school, we're like 10 years old, with indigenous, African, islanders, white people, everybody, bro. I was friends with everybody. And I can't say I've had stories of racism. I can't. It's not my story, bro. It's somebody else's story. And you should listen to that story. This question came the first time I think I made the first few videos. Somebody asked me if Australia is a racist country. And it took me this long to think about it because I haven't had the experience or many experience of people being prejudiced toward me. It just, I've been lucky in that case, bro. For many people, it could be true. You understand? When I was about 20, I had like real beef, bro, with all the Australian broadcasting companies or all these media corporations. I had beef with ABC. We sorted out. I couldn't be on ABC. They wanted me to be on ABC. The ABC is Australian Broadcasting. It's sort of like taxpayers funded program, the ABC. I don't know how to explain the ABC, but that's about it. We pay for it, and then they make us pay. Anyway, but there was a show on ABC. They wanted me. I said no. I've been on 70/30 project. They were cool. They were cool to work with. Um, Funny story. You know the Aussie comedian Tommy Little. We were playing basketball as one of the segments for the 730 project, and I went up to rebound the ball, and when I came back down, I poked him in the eye. His eyes were fucked, bro. The whole time we tried to do the filming, it was fucked. I worked with Vice Australia, and why am I counting these things? Maybe one day I'll find the archive videos and upload them for you guys. I don't know. But at 20, bro, there was so much racism at that time. I don't know what 2018 around there, but the racism wasn't coming from the Australian public. It was coming from the media. It was coming from the government. So every time, bro, the government wanted a few votes. What they'll do is they'll run to Seven News, it's another Australian broadcasting company, media outlet, and they will run full stories. Anyways, long story short, there was a Sudanese guy, right? I'm Sudanese, South Sudanese. There was a Sudanese guy. He was just minding his own business. It just happened to be at the wrong time, wrong place. Okay? He was filmed, but two guys are fighting. He has nothing to do with it. These guys are fighting, tussling, and they knock over the drinks, you know. It's all on camera. His name is Liep Goni. He's Nuer, so I can't pronounce his name, you know, because I'm Dinka, he's Nuer. It's two different tribes, but we're both Sudanese. Both two of the biggest tribes in Sudan, Dinka and Nuer. It's probably pretty much the same people, bro. The languages have some sort of similarities, but I still can't pronounce his name properly. Liep Goni, I think. That's how, or Liep Gon. Anyway, guys are fighting in the shop, tussling, right? They knock over the drink. They use that footage, right? Okay? They use that footage to frame my man and use it as some sort of, how do I use, a campaign for fear. Oh, look how crazy these Africans are. The guy had nothing to do with this, bro. Anyway, the cut is short. The Afghani was walking home, and two white guys beat him to death with metal poles. They saw the news, they saw something in the news about him, and they took it upon them to eliminate him. That happened. Anyways, my friend and I, we had this beautiful idea. We got everybody together, did a whole protest, blah, blah, blah. But the whole thing, the best outcome of that was his mom finally got to have peace and talk to the media directly, face to face. You know, we had a few people in Melbourne City, a whole protest, everything. We were all there. I was there. Vice was there. We got to work with Vice. That video did really well on Facebook, like millions of views. I just had a feeling it was going to do millions of views. But the first take, the Vice girl, bro, she was so incompetent. She deleted the first filming and she cried about it. I'm like, bro, relax. We could just do another one. Let's not do another take. It's not that big of a deal. Anyway, it worked out well, man. I don't know how many millions of views that thing has now, but back then it was like 2 million last time I checked. When it came out, it was 2 million. I haven't checked in years because I don't like watching myself. Even the videos I make, I don't watch them, believe it or not. I don't watch anything I do. Anyway, to me, that is probably the most closest I can get without pretending and say that there is no racism. It's the media corporations in Australia that are the most racist. And the cops. The cops. On January 2nd, 2024, I was tortured by my own government. I know a place and time where it happened. I know everything that they did. So nobody can ever say it's a conspiracy or he's lying. My own government tortured me, bro. And this shit went on for months. I don't even know what the fuck it was over. I was tortured by my own government. It was the most demoralizing time of my life. The start of this year was the most demoralizing time of my life, bro. When it comes to an Australian citizens, I cannot say anything bad. There's a fringe number of people who are racist and they just don't want people here and we're full go back to your country. You flew here, we grew here, those types of people, you know. Hey, don't worry about it, big man. If you're that racist Aussie guy, I'm gonna come fuck your daughter and you're gonna do nothing. And your son might go fuck some African chick. And that's what we're gonna do, bro. Your old ass will be stuck in the past, and we, the new kids, are just gonna make love with each other while you're just over there hating old man. There's nothing worse, right, to a racist than their kid turning out to love the ops, or he would consider the ops. So I don't know. I don't really care. Everybody fuck one another. Everybody fuck each other. Who cares, bro? Make love, don't war. Not racism and not prejudice, certainly. If I had individual times where some people were racist to me, I could count probably 3 times. And each time I just beat the fuck out of somebody, bro. I don't really do complainings. It was a time when me and my white friend beat somebody up, bro, for just being prejudiced and being racist. So we beat his ass and sent him back to the past and sent him back to the present. He apologized. We beat the racism out of him. I do recommend just beating the person, bro. I don't recommend like bitching or saying I've had a terrible experience. This person called me a nigger. This person was just so fucking prejudiced to me. Bro, get your white friend, get your black friends, get your whatever mixed friend, and go bash that motherfucker. Bash the racism out of them. That's how I deal with racism anyway, and it worked out for me. But I think it comes down to who is going to be racist to a 6'3" giant guy who knows how to fight. You be fucking stupid, bro. There was a guy, group of guys, 3 of them. They were racist to a girl I was seeing, a black girl, beautiful girl. But they were sort of sexualizing her. One of them slapped her in the ass, and she was like timid and holding herself. I'm like, what's wrong? She said, well, that guy slapped me in the ass. I said, what? Nigga, I ran after them. I didn't even say one word, and I just grabbed one, bang. That's how we should deal with racism, bro. If you get along with me, I love you. I love everybody, bro. We're all children of the intelligence, not God. Intelligence. I say intelligence because I don't want to be involved in this debate of who created us and all that shit. It's irrelevant. Watch my video. God is irrelevant. But that's the thing, bro. I have been lucky enough in Australia to not have racism, bro. These girls, these white girls love me. These other mixed girls love me. I don't even have a problem. And if you do have a problem, bro, that's fine. I don't think that racism doesn't exist. And just from my experience, I have been so fucking lucky, bro. I think, or I have deluded myself that it's about personality. It's very hard to be racist to a guy who just looks you in the eye and smile and gives you a firm, that firm Aussie handshake. I don't know, bro. If you didn't grow up in Australia or you never visited and never got that firm handshake from a hard-working Aussie bloke, you'll never understand what I'm saying. That firm handshakes, bro. The man's man. And so my experience in Australia, bro, has been smooth sailing. For the few times somebody was racist to me, I handle it, bro, without fail, even till this day. For the times where the media was just, I don't know how to explain it, man. Like I'm lost for words. Like what was happening at the time with the media was embarrassing. Like if you know somebody that works in any of the Australian media corporations, shame on you. That person is literally worse than Hitler, bro. Because what they're doing, at least Hitler committed crimes where we can say, okay, that guy did commit crimes. There's no if and buts about it. The Australian media commits crime, bro. When it's time for elections, it will pick a specific group of people, the Africans, this group. It used to be the levels. They're done. They're done with the levels, bro. They've been fucking using the levels as the boogeyman for years, and they'll jump. That's the thing with the Aussies. They jump from one group to another. The Asians, the Italians, the walks, they call. Then back to the levels, and then fucking to the Africans, and blah 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 blah. And it's the same thing too. If you work in any of the Australian Defence Force, you're a sick cat. You work in as a police, fuck you. I used to love the police, bro. Do you know how many people in the black community gave me shit for fucking loving the police, bro? I used to be that guy that goes up the police. It's just people in the community with a badge. They're just beautiful people. And there are some police, actually. I cannot complain, bro. Some of the Australian police, I would swap them for the American police, all the corrupt police in Africa. All the ones I've heard my friends say, even in Jamaica, the police will just slap you, bro. They judge and jury over there, like, walk one. Just slap you, bro. What are you gonna do? Nothing. But over here, the police harassment is so subtle, bro. The media racism and prejudice and sort of discrimination is so subtle. I don't know how those people, like from Channel 7 to 9 News, I don't know how you sleep at night, bro. I mean, the 7030 project, you're excused because I did work with you and you guys are cool. I fuck with you. But some people think you're too far to the left. I don't care about that shit, bro. Right, left, center, bullshit. Waste of time. It's for people who got too much time in their hands and they just want to argue with some people about some political whatever, bro. That's not me. I don't do that. I just like when I met the 7030 project people, when I met Tommy Little, he's a sick cunt, bro. What am I supposed to say? I don't care what he believes. I don't care what they're pushing, but they're sick cunts. I like them. They're cool. Very respectable. But the other media that, like, if you want to know, bro, the people that worked in media, all of them are fucking racist. Every single one of them. Exception. There are some exception, right? But rare. In the police force is the same shit. All fucking racist. All of them. With a few exception, of course, again. Which sort of negates my point then. If you just say everyone is racist and then only a few. But no, I'm trying to drive home the point here. That it's not the citizens that are racist, although there are a few ignorant citizens in Australia, just like anywhere else that are racist. There are ignorant people everywhere, bro. If you ask me, are there ignorant people in Australia that are prejudiced? Yes. Yes, definitely. Is that everyone? Is that the whole country? Fuck no. Is that my experience? Fuck no. All races in Australia, we all get along. From my experience, we all get along. Bro, this is a cultural melting pot. And I have yet to complain when it comes to other races. I have never had even issues with any other races, bro. When it comes, if I had to rank, bro, from the people I fuck with the most in Australia, the indigenous niggas love us so much, bro. Like they see us as our own brothers. Cause I've been friends with indigenous people since I stepped foot on this land. Since I stepped foot in Australia, less than just under a little 20 years ago. The indigenous people have always been welcoming. A lot of white people have always been welcoming. Bro, what can I say? I can't lie to you, bro. I've had a beautiful experience with everybody. I haven't had a beautiful experience with the coppers. Some coppers are good, bro. They left me alone. That's the thing. For years, the coppers left me alone. Never had an issue, no ticket, nothing. Never been on their radar, nothing. And when at the beginning of this year in January, I don't know what it is the people I hang with or whatever it was, bro. I was tortured by my own government. That is something I'm gonna have to sort out. I'll never let it go for the rest of my life, bro. For the rest of my life, I don't know what I'm gonna do about it, but there has to be some sort of justice. I was tortured sonically, visually. I was tortured every single way you can think of, bro. I was tortured by undercover police and they denied it over and over again. When I went to make complaints, this went on for months, bro. For months. And I'm thinking to myself, cuz, what did I do that was this bad that the police actually has to investigate me? And when I noticed that they are investigating me, like, bro, they assigned agents after agents. They took up houses near my house to watch me every day, have people follow me. And then I'm not one of these gangs talk people, bro. Like, I actually have proof. I don't like talking about it because I knew I couldn't turn to my parents and tell them, this is happening. My parents are illiterate. Whenever I went to the coppers and tell them, yo, what's up? I've noticed you've had people park at my house. You had people follow me and park. Bro, one time I just got sick of it because they just kept denying that they weren't following me. And I noticed I picked up there was pattern, right? You know what? There were pattern, things that weren't there, people that weren't there. So one day I'm walking home and I noticed this guy in a hoodie kept following me everywhere I go. Me and my friends. I wasn't the only one that noticed this, by the way. This is the difference between people that claim gang stalk. Make sure other people are also witnesses. Otherwise, you just seem crazy to everybody else, bro. But Australian undercovers are the most dumbest motherfuckers ever. Whenever you catch out undercovers, bro, they pretend as if that nothing happened. My nigga, I've been hanging with criminals all my life. The first time I heard the concept of undercovers was from one of my friends. He's in jail now. I think he's a big criminal. Hey, free my boy too. I'm not gonna say your name, but free him. He's a sick cat. We're in a restaurant, bro. Beautiful Middle Eastern restaurant. My bro go, brother, we gotta leave. Like, we just start eating our food halfway. He's like, we gotta go. I'm like, what do you mean, bro? We gotta go. Let me finish my food, brother. He's like, nah. There's an undercover behind you, and there's another one right there. I'm laughing at him, bro. This is years ago. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about, undercover cuz? I'm gonna finish my food. He's like, PD, bro, we gotta go, man. Trust me. As I'm leaving, but this guy was telling the truth all these years. All these years, the guy was telling the truth, bro. Then we had another friend who's just on a payphone. All of a sudden, guys come out of the car that were acting all normal. Lock him up. Bro, there were so many times that my friends have had the unfortunate timing where they were arrested by undercovers. So me growing up, watching all of these, hanging around criminals, when you come for me, bro, I'm not this normal civilian who's naive or who doesn't think that his own government will torture him or even follow him. By that time, I was trained enough to know by hanging around these criminals what's up. I've seen Rays with what do you call it, Raptors, bro, every single thing. So I'm not one of these people just claiming I was followed, I was gang stalked, my government did this. That's the only thing. That's my only fucking problem is that when when I try to solve it out, when I try to solve it, I would go try to do everything. I would exhaust every measure to try to solve the problem. Give them my details. I have no criminal records. I'm trying to figure it out, bro. Why are you following me? Now, without incriminating myself, I don't know what I did. Did I do something? Maybe, maybe not. But it's nothing to the level where I need to be fucking followed, bro, by squads of people. Bro, they every day I'll get out. Somebody will get out of the car. They'll literally park next to me, get out of the car, and say hello. And I'll just keep walking. I'll ignore them. And it's the same shit every day. One day, bro, I just had enough. It was Australia Day, January 26th. This is a few weeks after this start. So this is like 2, 3 weeks after this start, the following on me. I noticed some guy kept following me. So I pretend to go home and I'm heading to the corner. I stopped and turned back. I went to approach him just to say, take a day off, bro. Stop fucking following me. It's Australia Day tomorrow, right? It was on the 25th, sorry, of January. I went as a joke. Like, I used to mock them. They think they're slick. But I know. I wasn't scared or I'm being followed. Someone is trying to kill me. I'm just hiding inside. I used to walk outside and I'll see the undercovers all following me and I'll just fuck with them, bro. Literally just fuck with them for the fun of it. For anybody that has dealt with undercovers, bro, you get it. For the naive public who are innocent, I understand if you think I'm crazy. But my brother, either without trying to boast, I understand everything just by hanging around people that were about that life. Thank God they taught me a few things. Anyways, I noticed this guy kept following us, not just me, for weeks. Like the boys even noticed, bro. And one day I'm going home and I see him right there. As I'm returning back to walk to him to just tell him to take a day off, the guy started running. All these cars stopped. They're like freaking up their phones, and I'm just watching them laughing at the undercovers, bro. That's the thing I'm trying to tell you. I wasn't like after they tortured me, whatever, whatever. I realized, you know what? There's actually no point. Nobody's gonna believe me. I might as well just fucked with them. This game is just between me and them. Like I can't tell my parents. I told my girlfriend. I was gonna say this bitch. I can't call you a bitch, baby. But this girl, bro, fuck. She was driving me nuts, bro. Whenever we go for a drive, she's driving, right? We're being followed. She will notice that we're being followed and she still doesn't fucking believe me, bro. It was the most frustrating thing that the girl you love is calling you crazy. The only person I turned to was calling me crazy. The only people that understood were other criminals. I could only find peace at other criminals because they understood how all this worked and they'll even give me advice, bro. Anyways, in front of one of my friends, the coppers fucked up. These undercovers fucked up. They were so desperate, bro. They will do everything. They'll go to where I am. They'll hang out. They'll even like dress in all of this shit, bro. And I'm thinking, what am I, John Wick, nigga? I'm not John Wick, bro. So what I did, bro, I went and searched the house for everything I could find. I found candy, bullets, right? I don't know how I got a hang of them or whatever, bro. They're not mine. I took them over there, bro. Before these idiots come to my house, I'm not gonna pretend like, hey, they're not gonna catch me. I'm much smarter than them. No, at some point, bro, it was 2 months, 3 months. This shit wasn't ending. I said, fuck it, bro. I'm looking for everything that if they come to my house and search and find, I just kick it in anyway because I don't know what's here, what's not. I have forgotten. I haven't even been living at home by that point, bro. Like I just move around Australia. Anyways, I just picked up everything illegal and just take it there because I don't have time for this bullshit, bro. They're very strict here when it comes to these and whatever, bro. You probably get the same amount of years for just having bullets in your possession, my nigga, let alone like this. So, bro, if you ask me, is Australia racist? No, the media is racist. The government is racist. When they want a few votes, they find a community like the African community and say, oh, they're not assimilating. We have tried everything. The African gangs are running rapids. When you go to these gangs, they're just a bunch of kids, nigga. Me and my brother, just the two of us, pressed a whole gang of 15 people. What are you talking about? Telling some old lady, bro, that these kids are the gang. Like, what are you talking? If you've seen real gangs, bro, you would understand. It's an insult to call these kids gang. It's a fucking insult. When I look at American, there you could consider them gang. If you go to fucking Northern Territory, Darwin, then maybe you can call them niggas gang because they're ruthless. You call these little Melburnian kids gang, bro? Fucking hell. The media is racist. The government is racist when it needs votes, and the police forces, right? They pick on the African kids who parents are illiterate. They bully them. They torture them. I was one of them until I experienced it myself. I thought it was bullshit. Until this day, the police is still torturing me, still following me. I don't know why. One day I hope they tell me, or you'll hear in the news, this guy did this. Whatever it is that I did, fuck the police, bro. Fuck the police. Anyway, I I was demoralized because I have nobody to turn to. Even when I try to go to higher up to the police and try to handle this properly, what do you want from me? I even walked in the police station, not once, not twice, not three, not four, not five, bro, like 10 times telling them, look, I am so fucking sick of the mind games. They were trying to say I am crazy, maybe. And I said, one day I realized, you know what? Why am I kowtowing to them? I know what they're doing. I'm used to every tactic that they're doing. I went in there and I said, bro, I tried everything. I tried to plead with you to sort it. I even tried to tell them, arrest me. I want to go to jail and hang out with the boys. I've never been to jail, but I got a few boys in there. Send me in there. I won't even complain. I don't need a lawyer. They were like, what the fuck? Who is this? I said, arrest me right now. Multiple times because I'm sick of this bullshit, but just take me in. End this bullshit, whatever is going on. I don't care. Just arrest me, whatever you got on me, take me in there. I'll gladly go. No fights, nothing. But that's how crazy I am. Them tactics didn't work. Nothing worked. Ignoring them didn't work. So I tried one last thing. I said, brother, I know everything that you're doing. If I came in here and tell you that you are doing this, not someone else. I don't have anybody in the underworld that follows me. It's you. I know it's the police. If I feel threatened, I've come here and reported to you many times, right? If you really think I'm a criminal, right? What makes you think if I feel if I feel threatened, I wouldn't kill somebody? If I do kill somebody, the blood is in your hand. If you do these little gay tricks where you hide around the corner and watch me again, or like they'll literally walk in front of me, they kept doing it, or they'll walk the dogs in front of me. I go to the park, there'll be heaps of dogs and police dogs and German shepherds just walking around, bro. I said, bro, if one of you disturb me or even like come into my space, I'm just gonna bash the fuck out of somebody or stab them or whatever, and the blood will be on your hand. Shit went quiet for a while. They literally pulled back because they were like, oh shit, this nigga's not joking. One time, some guy tried to walk in front of me. I smacked the fuck out of their head. The head went flying, bro. There was this another big buff guy. He's like, bro, don't do that. I said, why? This nigga, bro, he just walked straight into me, walked right in front of me, bro. Of course I'm gonna smack you. What do you mean? I say, what? Do something. There's two of them. Well, both of you, come there. Do something. Because I'm sick of this shit, bro. At this point, I was like, this is what the coppers really think of us, bro. We are just tools for them to use whenever they feel like it. I don't even know what it is that I did. At least tell me. I'll go to jail. I'm not here to fight you. I'm not one of these people. Don't arrest me. Why are you being aggressive? Nigga, if the coppers come and say, you did this, we have proof for you, blah, 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 I'll just be silent, put my hands out, put the cuffs on. Let's get over with this shit. I didn't do it or I did it. Let's go. Whatever punishment you have, bring it on. And so in Australia, it's the media that's racist. It's the politicians that use us, immigrants, right? They bring us here and use us for labor and use us for boarding points. The media use us, our suffering, and they incite violence. They pin Aussies together. I consider myself Aussie, my nigga, African Australian. And I'm just as Australian as my mates. We grew up from primary school. But they'll pin that guy against me who lives somewhere in the outback and he's just had enough of the immigrants. That's just how it works here. It's not the people. If they are, it's just a few people. So Is Australia racist? No. Police, media, government. The police, when they need whatever they need from you, they just harass you. The media, when the government pays them a few points to drum up some sort of excitement, fear. To sum it up, right? There was one of my friends from America. I showed him an article. It was a Facebook thing, a Facebook post, sorry. At the bottom, there was a Aussie, former tradie guy. He stabbed 2 people, killed him. At the top, it was some 15-year-old guy that stole a purse or something from a shopping mall. People were more angry at the guy that stole a purse from the shopping mall than the white tradie who killed 2 people. That should sum up. The only difference was the wording. In Australia, the media, nothing goes viral if the white man does it. It only goes viral when the black boys or the other, minorities do it. Would you call that racism? Maybe. But the biggest racists are those three: the media, the government, and the police. And for the police, I will carry my vengeance until I die, because no one else will believe me. What I experience is mine and mine alone. I don't believe in vengeance, but one day I will carry out my vengeance. That's not a threat. That's just to say I took the torture like a man, shut up about it, sucked it up. I'm hardened the fuck up. But one day, I remember what you did to me. I don't forget. Anyway, I hope that answered your question. It's probably not a video that I'm gonna want to watch, but I'll finish on a high note. The citizens are beautiful. Aussies are beautiful. The police force is fucked. The media makes up lies. And the government pins us together to get votes when it's voting time. I feel like our parents who were illiterate were brought here for labor. We're just as much a slave as the other white Aussies. We're all slaves, aren't we? So who cares if I was tortured? Who cares if people are racist to me? In the great words of our former hero outlaw, rest his soul, Nat Kelly, because such is life, and I don't bitch or moan. I just get back. And for the police, I'm going to get my get back as always. Don't take that as some sort of a threat. The guy, no, I'll get my get back. Fuck what anybody thinks if I'm lying. But for torturing me, I never forget. You have a beautiful day, ladies and gentlemen.